advantage of going to these schools, especially if you go to a public school, is when during the time that you are attending this college, you are also able to apply for BAföG. So BAföG is like welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you're new here, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and if you've been here before, thank you so much and welcome back. Please also click on the notification bell so that you get a notification whenever we post a new one. So let's get started. Okay, so today's video is specifically meant for all of you guys here in Germany, or not yet in Germany but you'd like to come to Germany in future, and you do not have your A levels, and it's your wish that one day you get a chance and you can be able to do that. So in this video I'm going to take you through how you can do that here in Germany, and it's very easy. So let me take you through. Okay, so here in Germany, they have schools that are specifically meant for adults who would like to do their A levels, because maybe you didn't manage to do your A level the time that you were supposed to do it, and you really wish that you could get a chance to do it. So they have schools that they call colleges, and they are private schools and they are government schools. And in private schools, of course, you have to pay, but if you go to a government school, then you won't have to pay anything. It's for free. So I would really advise you to go ahead and get a place at the government school, because it's going to be for free. And what you just need for you to be able to go to these schools is you need to, number one, you need to be over the age of 19 years. You need to be over 19 years for you to qualify to be able to be in this school. And you also need to have a high school certificate. It can be an MSR. So if you're someone who is coming from another country, you're not German, then you need to take your high school certificate from your country and you take it for translation, like Anerkennung, and then you will see what they give you. So for you to qualify to go to this kind of school, you need to have either an MSR or Realschulabschluss, or you need to have a Hauptschulabschluss. So among these three, you will see now how you're going to go through it. If you have taken your certificate for translation and just anything that they give you, you can be able to just take it to the colleague and they'll see what they're going to give to you. And another requirement also is you need to have done an Ausbildung that you did maybe in your country or here in Deutschland, it's egal, but you need to have an Ausbildung, or you need to have worked in Germany for, it depends on the school. Sometimes it's 18 months, or it can be 2 or 3 years. So you just need to check by the school that you want to go, that what do they really want. And also another thing you can also provide is if you have a child, if you can prove that you couldn't do that because you were taking care of your child. So if you have your child, you can just take your child's birth certificate. It's also another proof. So either Ausbildung, or either you were working for a period of time, or maybe if you have been in Germany for 2 years and you were not working, also you can prove that I have not been working for this long time. Or you can go and say I have a child. So depending on your situation and your school, also you have to contact them, and then you can see what they will be wanting from you. So these are the 3 important things that they will want from you from these kinds of schools. So I'm going to also put a link in the description box with all the school colleagues that they are here in German, so you can be able to also go to their websites and just check them out for yourself, in depending also on the town that you are in. All right, so for you to be able to get your A-level certificate, it might take you between 2 and 3.5 years. Just depending on what you want, because on these schools, the first thing that they do is they give you what they call a 4-course, and this 4-course is, the duration of this 4-course is 6 months. And what you basically do at this 4-course is just to prepare you, because you've not been to school for a long time and now you want to start on this. So they just get through with you to just awaken your mind, you know what I mean? Yeah, so this 4-course goes up to 6 months. So after this 4-course, you now got on to the 11th grade. So in the 11th grade, that's when you finish the 11th grade, you'll be able to get your MSR. So you can also do this. So if maybe you go for the translation of your results and they tell you that you cannot be able to do your Ausbildung, maybe you have to do an Ausbildung for 1 year first for you to be able to go ahead and do this one. You can also go and get your MSR at these colleagues, because when you finish you get an MSR, and with an MSR you can also be able to go on and do your Ausbildung, right? So this is the first level that you can be able to do. And then if you want, you can move on to the 12th grade. And then on the 12th grade, now you'll be able to come out with a certificate called the Fachhochschulreife. And with this Fachhochschulreife, you can be able to go to a Fachschule, or you can be able to also go to uni. But this Fachhochschulreife, if you do it at these kinds of school, I'm not sure if you do it at a like real school, I don't know if it's the same, but if you do your Fachhochschulreife at these colleagues, it doesn't work alone. It has to have that certificate from your school, and also you also have to, if you are someone who had an Ausbildung before, then you have to take that Ausbildung certificate and this Fachhochschulreife that you got from this colleague to the Schulinformationszentrum, like the school information center, and then they can give you now the Fachhochschulreife that you can be able to also use to study at the university. But there are limited programs that you can be able to do with this Fachhochschulreife. You cannot do other things like medicine. You really need to go on and do your Abitur. But if you want to do some other things, there are a few degrees that you can be able to attain when you have the Fachhochschulreife. So you also need to check out the degree that you want to do and see if they also take the Fachhochschulreife as one of their requirements, so you can be able to save yourself 1 year of going to school. If you do not have an Ausbildung, you can also if you have been working, you can also get a letter from your employer just to say that you were working with them for at least 1 year. You can also use that proof of employment and that Fachhochschulreife that you get from the school together, and you can take all that to the school information center, and then they can give you the Fachhochschulreife. Okay, tea break. So that's it with the Fachhochschulreife. If you want, I just want to go on this school, it's just interesting, it's fun, it's okay, you can go ahead and do your Abitur. So the Abitur is the 13th grade, and with the Abitur, the sky is the limit, girl. You can be able to do anything that you just want. You can go to uni, I think depending also on your past, but yeah, if you have your Abitur, you are able to just open any door at any university and start anything that you want. So that's it with the zweite Weg zum Abi. If you have got any other questions regarding what I just said now, you can also put them in the comment section, and if I have any information to that, I will gladly share with you. Okay, so another advantage of going to these schools, especially if you go to a public school, is during the time that you are attending this colleague, you are also able to apply for BAföG. So BAföG is like money that is given to students with the German government, so that you don't have to stress yourself in work during the time that you are going to school. So while you are doing this you're attending this college, you can also be able to go and apply for your BAföG, and it depends also with the town that you're in, but you can get up to 700 euros during the time that you are attending this school. You cannot apply for this BAföG during the time that you're doing the 4 course, which is like the first 6 months. But after the 6 months, when you're going to the 11th grade, 12th grade, 13th grade, you will be getting your BAföG. So yeah, you also have to like just check out the requirements for you to get the BAföG and blah blah blah. But if you're going to this school, it also gives you the chance to be able to apply for BAföG. Tea break. Okay, so the other thing also that is so good about these schools is if you're a foreigner, they can also help you with applying for your visa. If maybe you were doing your au pair year and then you finished and you did your FSJ and now you want to apply for your visa, these kinds of schools, they can also be able to help you to apply for your visa, because they also have people who are specifically meant for that, to help students with visa problems and everything. So what you just need is for you to, in time, look for the school that you want to go to, visit the school, ask them what do they want, how can you do it, and you're good to go. Okay, so well, that's just it. That's the information that I have. If you have any other question, go ahead and just put them in the comment section and I will be happy to answer them for you. So thank you so much for watching, and please do subscribe, like, and share, and subscribe. So your girl is out.